After 6 straight years of one election after another, 2008 provided no rest for the weary. No sooner had the calendar turned to the Lincoln Club's 25th year than the club once again prepared for another jam-packed election cycle. As early as January, one race deemed critical was the race for San Diego City Attorney. This was the number one targeted race throughout 2008 for the Lincoln Club, and because of the importance placed on this race, the club saw the need to educate its members and the community at large about the candidates and the issues involved. That's why, in March, the Lincoln Club hosted not only the first, but the best and most widely attended candidate forum of the year. Moderated by former San Diego mayor and radio talk show host Roger Hedgecock, every candidate participated in the debate. Judge Jan Goldsmith and his campaign team credited the Lincoln Club Candidate Forum as the event that helped legitimize and give credibility to his candidacy and launch his campaign amidst a crowded field of contenders. While the Lincoln Club was certainly proud to host such a quality event and honored to play a huge role in educating the community, there was other political action in which the club was engaged during the June primary election. In addition to the club's role in the San Diego City Attorney race, perhaps there was not a more crucial campaign at the time than the re-election of San Diego Mayor Jerry Sanders. And the outright primary election win of new San Diego City Council member Carl DeMaio provided the icing on the cake. While San Diego was a major focus of the club, so was the South Bay and the city of Chula Vista. All in all, the Lincoln Club raised and spent nearly $250,000 in the primary, sending multiple pieces of direct mail to thousands of voters and winning 100% of our targeted races. After the election, and at the midpoint of the year, one would think that the club would slow down and take a break for a while, but that was not entirely the case. The weekend after the election, the club invited members to its second annual membership retreat. Held at the beautiful La Casa del Zorro Resort and Spa in Borrego Springs, members had an opportunity to hear from a host of panelists and to reflect upon the winners and losers of the June election, strategize with other members on how to best proceed in the future, and most importantly, have a good time and relax after what was a very busy half year. One Lincoln Club member said it best: "It is critically important that what the club does is done with great focus and precision." And this is exactly what happened at La Casa del Zorro with the development of a new mission statement and a renewed vision for the future of the club and the county. As those who are active in the club know, while the Lincoln Club is only politically and financially engaged in state and local elections, it still takes great pride in communicating its message to all those who will listen at the federal level. That's why, once again, the club took its annual trip to Washington, D.C. in mid-September. This year, joined by members of the Lincoln Club of Orange County, we met with senators, congressmen, cabinet officials, campaign experts, Washington insiders, and many others, while making sure to visit some other notable landmarks in our nation's capital. The club also held various additional signature events this year, including a members-only luncheon with the editor of the National Review, the Summer Pack fundraiser at the La Jolla home of Fred and Nancy Borelli, and the club's annual Day at the Races event. But the most important event of the year came in November, the general election. Here again, the club raised record-level amounts of political contributions. In October alone, the club raised and spent approximately $400,000, mailed 22 different pieces of direct mail to nearly 500,000 households, launched an internet website aimed at spiking Mike Aguirre, produced a 30-second campaign commercial, and other radio advertisements. Unfortunately, the club's efforts, combined with those of others, were not enough to win all of its targeted races. 4 of the biggest disappointments came, 2 each, in the cities of San Diego and Chula Vista. Despite these losses, however, the club was able to celebrate the victory of Proposition 11, most local state assembly seats, and in its top priority race as Judge Jan Goldsmith defeated incumbent Mike Aguirre by a 3-2 margin and was elected San Diego City Attorney. While candidates and elected officials have come and gone, while top targeted races have been won and lost, over the past 25 years, the Lincoln Club of San Diego County has been there leading the way with its core principles of fiscal integrity and free enterprise. 2008 was a year to celebrate the Lincoln Club and its political action and influential leadership through the past 3 decades. While it is unclear what exactly the future holds, one thing is sure: the Lincoln Club will serve as a guiding light for a struggling economy and a stabilizing force for public employee union-dominated government. Through the collective strength of its members, the Lincoln Club will rise to higher levels of action and influence. 2008 was a successful year overall and a historic year in the grander scheme of things. For any organization, particularly a political organization, to be around for 25 years is an enormous accomplishment. On behalf of the 2008 Board of Directors, Thank you to our friends, sponsors, and most importantly, our members for 25 years of business and political leadership. We're looking forward to another 25. Happy anniversary.